Hello, Stephen Plays audience. I see you've chosen the first 20 for Forza Horizon 3. Excellent choice. You have great taste. You're probably wondering why you're seeing my face instead of video game footage, and there's a reason for that. It's because there's something in this video that's wrong. It's wrong, and honestly, I could have just left it as is. There would have been a lot of comments probably calling me out, or maybe none of you would have noticed, I'm not sure. But after I realized it was wrong, it was hilarious to me, and it made me look like an idiot. And I've decided to just address it at the beginning here, because if you know about it, it's very funny. It's very, very funny. So I figured that I would allow you to laugh at me. So if you weren't aware of the joke, now you will be, and you can laugh at the fact I look like a fool. First off, this first 20 is good. I really enjoyed this game. However, there is a part in the game where you're unleashed into this open world, and there are other players in the world around you. You're driving, and there's cars that are driving on the road, and they have gamer tags above them. It's very cool. You're basically immersed in this giant open world where other players from around the world are racing alongside of you, driving alongside of you, and if your friends own the game, they might be in the game too, which is what happens in this video. I'm driving along, Nick is in the game. Driving along, it comes up on my screen, it's like, you gotta race Nick. And I'm like, oh my god, Nick! I'm racing Nick! This is insane! Except, I don't have Xbox Live. And I don't know why it doesn't occur in my brain that I don't have Xbox Live during this recording, but it just doesn't occur in my head that I don't have it. So it occurred to me after I did this recording that I'm sure that the game functions that way if you have Xbox Live, where it is actually populated with players around the world, and if your friends are online, you can just go up and race them. But I don't have Xbox Live, so these were all CPU controlled. And it's fun because once you know that, I'm real excited about racing the CPU. And it feels very real. And it's funny, because it's essentially the equivalence of a young child sitting in an arcade machine that doesn't have any quarters in it and is convinced that they're playing the game. So yeah, I decided to include this at the beginning of the video, so when that part came, you could just laugh at me, and it's totally fine. Looking back on it now, I'm like, oh wow, that was dumb. But it was very convincing. And I do want you to take away from this that if you do play this game online, it is, from what I understand, actually like that. The game is populated with, with other players. But when you're offline, it doesn't work quite like that. On that note, if we have any other people that have played Forza Horizon 3 and want to give input into this feature and want to talk about it in the comments, please do so. If you're interested in those features, listen to those people, because I just get excited about an arcade game that doesn't have any quarters. Without further ado, I present to you the first 20 for Forza Horizon 3, a game that I did truly enjoy.
Oh, that's cool. There's birds flying through the air. It's beautiful. Hello, everyone, and welcome to First 20 here on Stephen Plays. My name is Stephen George. I play video games. Every Friday, it's the first 20 minutes or so of a game. Today, I'm taking a look at Forza Horizon 3. And you might be saying, why? There's a reason for that. I'm not normally a racing guy. I'm not. But every once in a while, I get this weird itch for it. Like, man, I haven't played a racing game in a long time. I think I want to dive into a racing game and try it out again. Well, just recently, E3 happened. I watched all of the major 3 conferences, and as a part of the Xbox conference, they showed off Forza Horizon 4. And when I was watching that part of the conference, I was like, dang, man, that game looks really cool. And then I remembered, I was like, wait, someone sent us a copy of Forza Horizon 3. It's on the shelf. And that's true. I checked the shelf, and there it was. This game was sent in some time ago by Andrew, YouTube user Mario Games Galore. And I was like, you know what? I want to do First 20 on this. So today I'm bringing you Forza Horizon 3. Now, I have never played this game before. As far as I know, I've never played any of the Forza games. I might have played one of the early ones as a demo Fridays back in the day. But otherwise, I don't really have any experience with this. And really, I don't have much experience with racing games in general. I'm more of a Mario Kart guy. And I'm going to jump into a more traditional racing game today just because it looks so freaking cool in the Xbox conference. I wanted to try it out. So let's take a look at the video. Brightness seems fine. I'm going to turn the subtitles on. And accelerate, brake, switch camera, rewind. We're playing Prince of Persia, apparently. Emergency brake. Use the driving line to help you drive. Accelerate when the line is blue and use the brakes when it's red. Oh, so it actually is like training you to become a better driver. Well, in video games. Although, I gotta admit, it'd be pretty cool if that line appeared in real life on the road. Then again, you probably shouldn't be accelerating to the speeds that you're attempting to hit inside of Forza Horizon 3. So is it going to jump? Is it going to like send us right into a race to get started? We got like a cutscene. This game's beautiful. There might be like a little story mode or something. Now, to be honest, I really don't remember anything about this specific game, Forza Horizon 3. I was just very enamored by the fourth title in the Xbox E3 conference.
Hey, yeah, it's Kira. The new boss is already at the site. We're gonna head over that way now. Okay, people, this is day one of Horizon Australia. We need to get these cars over to the festival site at Byron Bay.
This is a pretty beautiful game. Holy crap. I think that's one of the reasons I was drawn to the E3 conference as well, is because it's absolutely gorgeous. So this game also seems to be gorgeous as well.
They have beaches here to take your breath.
They may call this the land down under, baby, but all I'm saying is I've never seen anything less down or under.
Big, and it's hot, and the roads are just wide open.
Bro, we're talking fast cars, cool beats, summer sun,
Classic style,
blazing days, banging nights,
burnt rubber.
wild parties, and
Exotic animals. So put your pedal to the floor as we welcome you to Horizon Australia for the biggest, the best, the most out-of-control event in the history of the Horizon Festival.
I'm excited. I desperately want to drive the car now. Okay, but now I want to drive the car. You have to let me drive the car now. We've had an opening cutscene. Okay, I get to drive the car now. Press the right trigger to accelerate. Drive to the new festival site. So this line actually tells me what to do. Don't brake, baby. You just accelerate. Press the left trigger to brake. But again, why would I do that? I don't need to do that. I'm hitting almost 200. Okay, brake here. And then go again. I see. Oh, God. I'm fine. Press RB to switch camera. I gotta admit, that's pretty helpful to just straight up tell you when you should and shouldn't brake. I'm sure you can turn that off. Also, I'm probably not supposed to treat this like bumper cars. Press Y to rewind. Resume from here. Okay, maybe a little bit further than that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, resume from here. So you can just rewind. So it's like, did you slam into a wall? Did that make you feel inadequate? Don't worry about it. Just rewind time. It is a gorgeous game. You can also race inside of the car. Whenever I was in high school, I had some friends who were really into racing games, and they had the whole setup, man. Like, they had like the big racing wheels, and what's cool is that those things are still around. Racing game enthusiasts, they evolve with the systems, with the technology, and with the games. So these racing wheels and stuff, they still exist. This is where I ran into that guy. Like, okay, no, I have to go for. I don't want this guy to hate me. We just met. We were hitting it off so well. You can play on the nose of the car, or just true first person, which is a little weird because it feels like I'm a hood ornament. Oh God. I think I like it best whenever I can see the car, third person.
Hey, look out of my way! I've got 800 horses here, I'm not afraid to use them!
get ready for the
This is great,
brake
man.
overhaul, Warren. I left that thing with you for a brake overhaul.
Oh, g'day, Kira. What'd you say? Something about brakes?
We're taking the Great Ocean Road to Byron. Just please, don't do anything stupid.
This is cool, man. This opening sequence lets you test out all the... Okay, so this is a freaking good first 20 because this is how video games like this should open. If you are going to, if your whole thing is that you've got all these different vehicles and stuff that you can try out in the game, having the first mission letting you experience those things is pretty dang great. Transitioning from driving a fast sports car to this big old truck on the beaches is fantastic. Holy crap. Like, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen when I started this game, and now I'm super impressed. I'm like, this is the way you start a video game. This is the perfect way to start a racing game because this lets you get a taste of everything that is to come. I love it. I love it. Let me get back into the, oh my god. The champ! It's exciting, man. I don't know what it is. Every once in a while, I get this little racing thing inside me that I'm like, oh, I want to play a racing game. And it can't be Mario Kart. It's not the same. It's just not the same. Mario Kart is too much car combat you get compared to a game like this, which is just pure racing. So we're now at the starting line. So are those the two like main types of vehicles that we're going to be experiencing in this game? I'm not entirely sure. There's a big old party or something going on. So the question is, am I going to be put back into... Oh, wait, look at that. We got a lot of dune buggies. Now, I don't know a whole lot about cars. And I know that is definitely one of the appeals of this series, is that you can use actual cars and actual car parts and customize every little thing.
Boss, the local press are asking for a photo. Help me out here.
Are these... Okay, so there's a very set amount of people here. I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna go for this girl. Do you want to be this character? Although you can change it any time. Okay, I'll be this character.
Okay, and what should I call you?
I can change my nickname. So there's nickname, and then there's just male and female name. Oh, that's cool. There's just names in here. I can choose a really cool nickname to be called. Call me something ridiculous. The Kangaroo. Call me the Kangaroo.
Great. So I'll call you Kangaroo.
Yeah, that's my name. That everyone calls me Kangaroo. Hi everyone, it's me, Stephen George, the Kangaroo.
What do you think of the place? It may not look it yet, but over the summer, you're going to turn this into the biggest Horizon festival the world has ever seen. We have an amazing team keeping the festival running, but everything else is on you. You'll be choosing the type of racing we do, the music we play, and the star drivers we sign. This is your festival. Listen, I know you've just arrived, but the very first event starts in a few minutes, and I've got you the best seat in the house.
They're really... What's interesting about how they're approaching this is, like, there is no downtime. Horizon Presents Off the Chain. So, like, they're just moving you from... Like, I've started the game, and it's like, I hit the button, and we're just moving straight through.
Against that Jeep. Thought I'd start you off with an easy one. Let you loosen up.
This is extremely well done.
What? I said easy, not boring.
What the pit? Why? What? Wait. Why is it in the... Oh, God. Oh, Lord. So, I'm holding the brake a little bit longer than I should. I really need to very specifically follow these, like, trust this line. If I trusted the line more, I would be good. Because the line actually adapts, I'm realizing. Like, once you've applied enough brake, the rest of the line that was previously red actually turns blue, so it's trying to help you out, which is interesting. Now, this game came out in September 2016, so this game's been out a while. But honestly, if this game looks interesting to you, it might be the perfect time to pick it up. With Horizon 4 coming out soon, this is a good time to get into this series when, honestly, the game's probably going to be pretty cheap because it's already nearing 2 years old. And if you could play through this game before the next one comes out. I'm getting them checkpoints, man. Yeah, okay. I'm getting a little bit better about how this line thing works. Boom! Big ol' splash.
People live in those houses, watch out!
I'm good. I'm being relatively careful. I think that guy's having some problems in the helicopter, though. I'm gonna have to apply a little brake here. There we go. And then it turned blue, so I knew I was okay. So you really gotta watch the color of that line. And again, you could turn that off, but I don't know. I kind of like it on because it helps the flow of the race go a little bit better, and it doesn't help you become like a perfect driver either. Like, it doesn't just say, oh, you know, you might as well let the computer drive because that's what's happening. Not at all. Like, I'm still very much driving the car. It's just giving me a little indication of like, hey, around this bend, you probably want to brake. That was a very weak tree, apparently. Careful. Don't drop that thing on my head, man. That would not be good. What's surprising to me is that there's a lot of these curves and banks and stuff that I would generally brake around, and I'm surprised when I see that it just remains solid blue, and I'm like, really? You know, this upcoming turn, don't brake? Are you sure? All right. Taking out signs and stuff left and right. But the game is beautiful. The game's absolutely beautiful. And that's, again, that was one of the reasons why Horizon 4 was so interesting to me. Oh, look at that. That was cool. Reminds me of the stunt jumps from GTA. The other thing I got to get familiar with is the fact that I can rewind time. If something goes terribly, terribly wrong, I can just press Y and be like, do-over. So this is, in some ways, it feels like more of a casual racing game.
Call it when you're ready to drop.
Righto, there's the finish line. Cut me loose.
You can even rewind to make sure I, like, beat him. First place, baby. I think it's generally considered cheating.
Keep pulling in fans at this rate, and we'll have to start thinking about expanding the festival.
I think it's cheating to have a helicopter carry you to the finish, but sure. So you get fans. Festival expansion. Come back to more of these really cool cutscenes.
Nice driving, boss. Name's Warren. Resident car tragic. I know you're in charge, but I'm your bloke in the garage. So you need anything car-related, you come to me. Oh, one more thing before we go, though. Kira said you might want to drive the Centenario.
I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a real car and is valuable or something.
We're starting to bring some pretty big-name guest drivers into the festival now. Most of them just want a chance to line up next to you. I say we give it to them. There's a driver I've had my eye on around here. Find them, beat them in a race, and we can sign their driver up to the festival lineup.
Oh, cool. So there's a map. Wow. Okay, it's a fairly big map. There's quite a bit of roads here. So this is where I'm at. Set a route to the yellow area. So set route. And it looks like we generally always have a cutscene lead us in, which is really nice.
Hey, Kangaroo. Your route is set to the area where you'll be able to find the driver tower.
Who did I hit? Engaging Psycho. Resume from here. Well, too bad. Oh, I can honk the horn, thank God. That's important. Let's see, how do I... Is it possible to look behind me? MLG Jax Teller. Are these other players? Maybe. Careful.
200 yards. Keep right.
This is your boy Scott Tyler, and I am here to tell you that Horizon has landed in Australia. Speaking of landings, did anyone else just see that? Oh, you know, just an army helicopter racing a buggy through the forest with a Jeep swinging underneath it. No big deal here at Horizon. You know what? I got a good feeling about Australia already. And hey, speaking of good feelings.
Oh my God, this car goes really, really fast. Also, it's nice that there's like a little, radio. I think these are other actual players that are just like cruising around the world. Which, again, I don't really know much about this. I saw that in Horizon 4, but I was like, I don't know if that's in Horizon 3. Apparently it is. Might be like a staple for the series. I don't know. But this is pretty freaking cool, man. Like, I'm just driving around, and there's like, oh, God! Pretty sure I was about to crash into that person. So you're in a live world.
Challenge them to a head-to-head.
That's Nick! What? Drive behind and challenge them to a head-to-head. Okay, sorry. This is wild. I'm playing on Xbox right now. That's Nick from, like, the vlogs. Like, my friend from college. Who's apparently online right now. He has no idea I'm making this video, so this is probably, like, super weird. He doesn't even know he's going to be in this video. Special cameo by Nick. Where do we go? Okay, so now we're racing. All right, cool. Let's do this.
400 yards. Bear right.
Oh, this is wild to me. So I think I was going to do, I was going to fight, like, a generic NPC, but now instead I'm playing against Nick because he happened to be on the game at the same time. I wonder if he just saw that I was playing the game and was like, huh, that's weird, and then put the game in. Oh, my God, I'm passing Nick! Ugh. I have not played this game much. I'm going really fast. I'm pretty scared. It's 200 miles per hour. It's too fast for cars to go. We could have went back to the future and back again with how fast we are currently traveling. New personal best. Okay, but this is don't drive this fast, man. You'll die. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I tried to apply the brakes at the time that it recommended. You win. Oh my God.
Let's get them signed up to your lineup.
Holy crap. Drivatar ready to recruit. Wow.
The more successful drivers you get to join your lineup, the more fans will attract to the festival. I'll let you know next time we've identified a potential lineup recruit.
Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, so that was a really cool experience in terms of, like, I had no idea I thought it was just part of the game. All of a sudden I'm like, oh, these are like players. And then all of a sudden it's like the person I'm supposed to race is Nick. And I'm like, oh my God. What? How are you? Why are you in the... Okay, cool. Drive to the beach. That was wild. That entire experience was crazy. That was, I guess, what you call immersive.
200 yards. Keep left.
All right, so let's see here. So this car is cool. I like this. I'm going very fast. Arguably too fast. I'm getting points for getting air. I don't think you're supposed to be driving on the beach like this, especially going 130 miles an hour. Also, it's like, go through the water. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go through the water. It sounds dangerous. And I think that this line is not, like, drive on the line so much. Maybe it is. But I think it's just, like, a general guideline of, like, hey, maybe go this way. Holy crap. This is absolutely wild, man. It says apply the brakes. I don't know if I needed to do that so much. I'm like, I don't need the brakes. I'm fine. Wow. All right, so what's next?
Okay,
BMW.
Boss. To really start bringing in the fans and scouting drivers, we need to get you racing. For that, you'll need your car.
Oh, I get to choose. I'm going to go with the Ford Shelby. Let's go with the Ford. I own a Ford. It's not a Shelby.
Mustang, nice. Biggest engine by cubic centimeter wins. You'd be surprised how often that strategy works.
I can definitely see how a car person, right, in giant air quotes, would love this sort of game. I just like it because every once in a while I just want to go fast, man. It's fun to go fast in GTA too. GTA is where I kind of get my racing out.
How about a vanity plate? Sum up your personality in 8 characters or less?
Horizon. I'll just change the first and last letter. Borizu. Love it. Please wait. You sure you want to be Borizu? That's very strange. No, I want to be Borizu. It doesn't even make sense. Borizu, make it Borizu. All right. We're not gonna question your sanity or anything. Borizu. Let's go with Borizu.
This Horizon Festival is going to be big. Bigger than ever before. We're going to need to expand our festival site. But to do that, we need fans. And to bring in fans, we need you out there, running races and performing PR stunts. Our festival scouts have been hard at work mapping points of interest with these markers. Set a route to a marker, and let's see what we can find.
Okay, set a route to a point of interest. Undiscovered PR stunt. Where can I go? Just those three. Undiscovered route. Undiscovered route. Let's do this undiscovered PR stunt. So I got this little route I got to take in my Ford Shelby. Radio stations.
A whole range of music labels and artists. But it's your call, boss. Who will it be?
I mean, it doesn't matter because it's all copyrighted music. I'm going to talk loudly over. Yeah, I don't care. Just whatever. Oh man, X's gonna give it to you. I can't listen to this. Let's just do this. Are you sure you want to sign Horizon Pulse to your festival? Sure.
Pulse it is. I'll get the deal signed. Who's next?
Oh, we signed multiple things. Well, this has got Beastie Boys, and I know their entire discography. Sure, we'll sign Block Party.
Block Party right away.
All right. Change radio station. Let's turn this car around. Not a 3. I didn't mean a 3. Okay. No, I didn't mean a 360. There. Yeah. There. No. This car does not want to gain the. There we go. Now we're good, baby. Now we are all set. Who's next to me? Goth. So I can just go. I can just race into people and it's fine, I guess. So there's Pulse. All right, I'm coming up on this thing, man. Wreckage 100. And there's all the so now on my map I have all these little dots. And those are other players who are actually playing the game, and that's so cool. I'm pretty impressed. I just didn't expect that. It caught me really off guard. All right, so the world feels very much alive, and the fact that like one of my actual, personal friends was playing was very amazing to me. All right, so down we go. We got to get to this PR stunt.
You'll be glad to know that our festival now has
400 yards. Turn left.
The whole place has that.
That was fine. I didn't wreck the car. Borazoo! Oh god. I was looking at the turn it gave me, and I was like, that's wrong. It doesn't. Why would I apply the brakes? And then I realized I was going off the trail, and I was like, oh, that's why. Oh my god, I just spin my wheels, man. All right, now we're good. We're good. We are back. We're back on the road, and we're going to give it some gas, except for when we don't. There we go. All right. No. Don't spin out. Don't spin out. Don't spin out. Careful. This is a hard path, man. Hey, it's Nick again. Hey, Nick. It wanted me to go that way, but I was like, nah, it's Nick. Smashed into Okay, I gotta go this way. And take out these weak trees. I smashed into a tree. All right, I'm coming up behind. There we go. All right, I'm back on the route. My car is not that damaged, but I guess they don't want to damage the cars up too badly, because if they did, then, well, you wouldn't be able to do anything.
This is a circuit race. All asphalt route, specified number of laps. Sound simple enough?
Kira, what are you talking about? Am I doing a race? Well, I don't understand what I'm doing a race right this second. All right, let's go up. Oh, God. Be very careful. Let's go around here. Careful. Oh, that guy flashed his lights at me. Was it because I almost killed him? Could that have possibly been the reason? I mean, it might be. All right, let's see here. Got it going. Got to turn. All right, hold on. Turning the car around. Roads driven 18 to 488. That's good. So you actually have a thing that keeps track of all the roads, so you can experience the entire world. All right, here we go. Finally, after all this time, I've made it to the destination, man.
These are hazardous locations our scouts have identified and cordoned off for your safety. Or so you can easily find the best and craziest stunt jumps in the country. Whichever you prefer.
So gas it.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, Lord.
Still alive, boss? Excellent. They loved that one.
Who's
I'll tell the
they?
scouts to find more. Meanwhile, I'm about to go and have a very lively phone call with our insurance company.
Good sense of humor, too. Oh, that was quite... I did a little drift. I did a drifty drift. Watch out, Chad lad. I got places to be. Destination!
You have arrived at your destination.
What is the destination? Oh, it was for a race. All right, man. I am trying to turn this car around. I'm freaking pleased with this. It seems like just for driving around and having a fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's like I'm sure it's. I don't want to call it a casual game, right? Because I'm sure that there's races and racing fans would take this sort of game very seriously. But to me, just being able to ride around is fun. It's what drew me into Ubisoft's Crew, the Crew game, that and also the locales. So it's fun, and there's a lot of different aspects that you can change about the car too. At least that's what it says all over the box, so I know that you get to that point. It's one thing about old Borizu here. He has a really hard time getting started. Happens when you park in the middle of the road. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, another shout out to Andrew for sending this our way. And it was actually quite a while ago that he sent this game in. Obviously, we get sent a ton of games, where people ask us to play them on First 20. We can't cover every single game, and sometimes games sit around for a long time before we actually cover them. And this is a perfect example of that. But I'm glad that I took the time to play this today. It's a reminder that, even though I don't play racing games very often, I still do like them. And maybe at some point I'll get, a little more deeply into a racing game like this. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week for more Steven Plays First 20. Take out the trees!